Okay, should be live. Double checking everything real quick. Okay. So, quick change of plans for tonight. So I'm on Chris for a minute to also show it. Yeah, yeah, no way. I saw your crown. Congrats, fucker. Anyway, um, so off camera, I was practicing more of the knife run with Chris, and I kind of decided I'm gonna like forego it for the moment. I'm probably gonna keep practicing, and I figure by the time I finish Final Fantasy VI, I'll be ready for it, and I'll show you the reason why. Because like I said, I'm still practicing this route, and I'm kind of even routing it out too. Yeah, no problem, dude. Thanks. Good luck with your shit. So, just to prove that I'm doing this knife only. I've got a couple defense items and so forth. You can also see... So once I pick up weapons, you can't throw them away. I'm just pointing that out. So I don't have the shotguns. We'll go right through... I don't have, like, any... I'm not hiding anything, so... Just going through my inventory right now to show. But I'll explain why I have the weapons that I do in a minute. As I get through this. The only thing you're going to probably see is the dog whistle and the wind crest. Yeah. So I accidentally didn't toss the dog whistle, so I had to keep it. And then the wind crest I picked up and then forgot. It just gets you the magnum. So there's no reason to keep that. So or even use it. So I just put it in the chest, got rid of it. So the reason I have the handgun, some shotgun shells, and the self-defense gun. So in order for some the room of crows, like the second room you enter from where Kenneth's body is, those crows in that room on that staircase, the only way to get them to come at you is if you shoot them. So all I did was I picked up Jill's gun, aimed it at the floor, fired a bullet, and they came at me, and then I knifed them. That's it. I don't have any other clips. I have shotgun shells because for the puzzle with the tiger face, you have to pick up the shells. The one with like the blue gem and the yellow gem. So you have to pick that up. So I picked those up, put them in, that's it. But as you can see right now, I'm kind of like up shit creek real hard. I got one first aid spray left. I just beat Plant 42. I just had to heal because I was poisoned from fucking snakes. And I didn't feel like... I didn't save until I got here after Yawn. Like, I beelined it here. I haven't killed any hunters either. So, here's why I determined I'm going to need to practice this a bit more. Otherwise, it's going to be... Well, it's going to be nothing but just pain. Really. So, there's a hunter right outside here. It's not too bad to knife these guys, as you can see. But once you get two of them, then it kind of... Yeah, they chain you, and then that happens. So it's not too bad to knife these guys, but I'm right here. And I'm going to have to get really lucky killing these guys. The only other course of action is... I'm going to have to take... I just need more health. Just keep popping health items and keep stabbing away at them. You know? Prior to leaving the mansion, I had to clear 7 Crimson Heads, and the Crimson Head boss, Yawn, and Forrest. So, yeah. Which, honestly, Forrest wasn't bad. I found a hilarious strategy for him, so I'm happy with that. You just pretty much keep him on the stairs, and all he does is vomit, and you just ring around the rosy him forever, and he can't do shit. All he does is sit there and vomits. Yawn was pretty fucking easy compared to the second encounter that I showed last night, but, yeah, it was pretty easy. And then, like, hang on, let's just see how this goes. I'm not gonna save it, obviously, but let's just see how this goes. But yeah, I definitely need to plan and route this a little better. I need to get better, ultimately. And Just a bunch of shit. So as you can see, you kind of just like lure these fuckers around. Heal, but I can't open the inventory while I'm taking damage. Oh, can you actually... Oh yeah, you can actually use defense items on these guys. Okay. Well, one's dead. So, with some practice, when they jump, you just dodge them. Yeah, so with some practice, this isn't too bad. So when they like they scream like that, they're gonna leap at you. Yeah, see? How bad am I? Yeah, I'm in caution. So, one health item to take them out. If I can also get them on me, I can use my defense items. I was saving my flash grenades for Crimson Heads, because I'm probably going to encounter a couple more. Because there's going to be, I think there's one more zombie here, and I don't know what's going to turn him to a Crimson Head. So, it ultimately is better to just let a basic zombie here grab me, let him eat a grenade and blow his head clean off, and then have to fucking run back and check on him every god knows how often for a Crimson Head. But, so, as you can see, I can survive. Well, I survived this room, but like I said, I'm out of healing items. I'd have to actually go hunting more. But I need to optimize this run a bit more. Like, this is my first time doing this. I'm learning strategies. You know, it's gonna be rough. So I feel like I should be doing this. I should be doing the... If he just stays there, that'd be actually hilarious. Can I... I can, like, inch around... Nope! Let's say, if he would stay there, that would be awesome. But this isn't... Like I said, I need practice with these guys. But as long as they don't leap at me, they're not too bad, but yeah. So I just need to get practice with them. Plus I need more ink ribbons. I'm fucking tapped because I was saving so often for safety reasons, and you know, I was like, all right, I killed 3-4 Crimson Heads, let's go save. All right, I killed the rest, let's go save before the Crimson Head boss. Killed him, it's like, all right, let's go save before stuff like that, like just doing safety strategies, because I haven't done this before, but you guys get the point. So I figure I'll keep playing this offline, I'll keep doing this, and then once I finish Final Fantasy VI, I promise we'll bounce back and try this mode out. So, and meanwhile, we're gonna finish Jill, and then once we finish her mode, for the rest of the night, we're just gonna start. We're gonna start up Final Fantasy VI. So, but yeah, it's been nerve-wracking, and even Plant 42, it wasn't too bad for Plant 42, surprisingly. But I didn't have a lot of health items. I went in with a first aid spray, a red and green mixed, a double green mixed, and then a green and a blue. And before I went into the fight, I popped the double green because I was in red. And near the end of the fight, I needed to heal, and a green and blue wasn't going to cut it. So instead of popping that, I popped a first aid spray. And then... what did I end up using my green and blue on? Or no, I had a green and red. What the hell did I use it on? Did I? Oh, you know what? I might have just ended up using it on the plant and saying fuck it. But I do have a save prior to the plant, so I can redo that fight and try to do better to save my healing items. But for the most part, I'm I need to do a little practice. But using like maybe 2 healing items on Plant 42 wasn't too bad. The thing isn't, it wasn't that hard to knife. It's annoying, and you just gotta learn its gimmick, but ultimately it wasn't too bad. Alright. Oh, we got kerosene here. Beautiful. Oh, come on. Yeah, we're gonna restart that because I want to save my items. The other thing is... every knife fight I was watching, like, on YouTube to try to get, like, a strategy down for it, people keep doing it on very easy and stuff. Like, I didn't see anybody doing it on hard mode. All the strategy fights were on very easy. Like, they knifed Tyrant in a minute. And it was fucking pathetic. I was like, how the hell are they killing Tyrant in a minute with a knife? And I'm like, oh, it's on very easy. Alright. So. But, yeah, I mean... Oh, shit, did I do the wrong... Yeah, I did the wrong save. So, it's, The other thing is you have to, like, really abuse... You have to really, really abuse the free healing from Rebecca. Because you'll get 3 free heals from her while she's watching over Richard. And then you got 3 additional heals from the balcony. And then once you beat Plant 42, she can heal you again. I'm not sure how many times she can heal you. It's probably maybe a couple, 2 or 3 tops. Might even just be 1, I don't know. But she does not stay in the V-Jolt room for very long. So I think it's pretty much once you go back to the mansion, she leaves. Because I've gone back there to get a free heal from her on the normal playthrough, and she was gone. So... yeah, so it's a bit rough. And there's not as many healing items, and Crimson Heads are not fun to knife, especially 7 of them in a fucking row. I want to point that out. Also, zombies seem to have random amounts of health. Like, that guy dropped in 4 bullets this time. 5. And then, yeah. So we're going to try to burn him on this guy. But, like, interestingly enough, some Crimson Heads had, like, no health. Like, 5 or 6 stabs, they go down. Others had, like, 12, 13, and they were still going. Still going. Yeah, he's dead. Is there a 3rd one? Yeah, there is. Okay. He's dead. Good shit. Should get all 3 of them. Beautiful. So that door, we know that door is locked, so we go down and down. I'm absolutely loving this game though. I missed it a lot, and it's just, I mean, it's granted it is better than the original. Oh shit. Nice. Still alive. Not sure if there's anybody else. No. Alright, so we'll burn his body, and we'll go refill the kerosene. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, Resident Evil 1, it's a classic. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it that hasn't already been said. So we're gonna refill. I just feel like, I mean, this remaster is really good. It beats the original in every way. It makes it harder, it makes it scarier, it adds more content, it adds costume. Well, I mean, the original had costumes too, but still. I think the only thing this game doesn't have is the bad voice acting. That will always be the best part of the original game, was the bad voice acting. And it blows my mind that they sat there and thought, you know what? This sounds good. They're like, no, this sounds good. Like they actually went, yeah, no, I like this voice work. Or even the voice actors were like, I'm happy with my work. This sounds good to me. You know. So. Oh, I missed that healing item on the floor. Missed the healing item. So I don't have to solve this puzzle unless it gets changed. I don't know. But we know the password, so we don't have to solve it. Is there any items in here? It says there's some shit. Unless it's just these... Yeah, I think it's just these X-ray things. I don't think there's anything else in here. Researcher's letter. Alright, so we know the password is John Ada, and then they changed it from mole to cell. Change that. I also was checking out the passcode to the V-Jolt room. It's random. It's every game. It's random. It's like 5 or 6 different passcodes. You just type them in until you get it. You don't even have to check the thingamajig. You don't have to light the lanterns. Just pop the codes in until it registers. That's it. Very basic. Very easy. I was gonna say, I don't remember this room, but yes I do. It's almost perfect, like these guys could come alive at any minute. Like, it reminds me of the freezing room in Resident Evil 4, where the regenerators are just kind of like chilling, literally. Literally chilling! Get it? Hi! Kill myself. Yeah, so, they just come alive after you check something. I'd be surprised if something happens here on hard mode, but... So it doesn't change, it is cell. We don't have to do the puzzle. Good stuff. Yep, and this room is clear. Alright, so all the doors should be unlocked now. Which reminds me, we're going to start meeting chimeras. I'm going to need some heavier weaponry. Because I've got 2 shotgun shells, and that's not going to fucking cut it. Not fucking going to cut it at all. Alright. So, I know there's a zombie in this room, so let's go put the ammo disc in there. Take care of him, clear that room. We'll go back up to the item box and get some more weaponry, because we're about to encounter chimeras. God, could you imagine a fucking a naked Crimson Head running around? No, thank you. Is that everything? It is not everything. Okay, so there's something else in this room, unless it's the... Oh, nope, the fax. Is that it? Yeah. Alright, so let's go get, we'll get some better weaponry. Store some of this shit. Plus we can go up to this, we can go back up to the 2nd floor and get rid of the slide. Stuff like that. What's interesting to me, though, is, if you think about it, this game is not that long. You've got, like, the mansion, which, you know, is decently long. You've got the underground caverns, which are even shorter than I remember it. The dormitories are even shorter, too. That's a small area. And then you just got, you got, like, a little bit of a new courtyard area, but that's not that long. It's, like, 3 screens. And then you got the laboratory, and that's it. Like, you can speedrun this game in about an hour and a half. Not that bad. Okay, there's the ammo disc. Map's right around here. There we go. Wait, wasn't it like 864? Oh, 8462. That was off. Door key. It says there's still something in here. Huh. What are we missing? Is it the film reel? That can't be it. I guess let's watch his tape. Maybe that's it. But we can skip it. No, that wasn't it. See, now I'm curious. What the hell I'm missing in here? Ah. Yeah, there we go. Just files. Which I don't know if there's a file achievement. That'd be weird if there isn't, because 7's got one. You'd imagine they put one in there. Anyhow. Alright. So we're out of kerosene. Oh no, we have one use left, but... Alright, let's, I guess let's go use this key, and we can go get more items. Oh, shotgun shells. Well, that'd be great to have, but I can't pick anything up. Alright, let's try to come back in a minute. I wasted a bullet because I thought there was something in the room, but it's coming through the air vents. And I didn't mean to go through the room, I double tapped. My bad. There's a zombie here we can take care of. There's no way. I was gonna say. One bullet, really? Well, he's dead, okay. And he fell, like, down and through the steps, so I can't burn him. I can't get 2 for 1. That sucks. I'll have to come back and burn his body. But there's not that many zombies left here. Hell, these might be the last ones, honestly. If I recall right. Alright, so that's the elevator to get out of here. So, yeah, we're gonna go change. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of the handgun now because we're pretty much done with it. So I'll pretty much just get shotgun, magnum, acid rounds, call it a day. I did find it funny though that some of the achievements are you have to let people die or you have to escape the mansion by yourself. So you have to let like Barry die. Well, I mean, and Richard die. No survivor. Well, I mean, Richard's gonna die regardless, but. Alright, let's do this. Let's see. Got a lot of healing items. Oh, I had another ammo. Yeah, we're gonna need to take that. But we are done with the handgun. I'm just done with it. We don't need it anymore. I'll also drop a save because we've only got, you know, 8 ribbons. Why not? We'll use up that. Honestly, I can just get rid of this. If that thing comes back, I'll just fucking waste it. It's... I don't know. Let's go with... Agabros. Yeah, I'll do that. And then when we go to Tyrant, I'll take the self-defense gun. I mean, I could probably take it now, but I kind of want a space for shotgun shells and... Well, I mean, I need a space to get the shotgun shells, but then I can immediately load them in. That makes no sense, like, you can't, like, there should be an option, like, you know, do you want to load them into your gun? Like, yeah, I don't need an inventory for that, like, why can't I just pick them up and put them in the gun? I get it, it's a video game and everything, but it's annoying. Inventory management is the worst enemy in Resident Evil. Alright, let's go kill some chimeras. Honestly, I could probably just ignore these things. Truthfully, I could just probably run through them, which I might just do, because these things are not necessary. So, just loot the rooms and get the fuck out. Sounds pretty good to me. I don't know if they can follow me, though. Yep, they can. It's fine, we're just gonna run out of the room. Ah. The question is there any items Jack here? Doesn't look like it. Nope. And we can just get out of here, so. Sometimes it's just better to run. Okay, good deal. Is this where the... Yeah, okay, that's the room we were in. Gotcha. Oh, wait a minute. These guys just disappear. They don't become... Oh. Good to know. Alright, so those don't become Crimson Heads, so there's no point in burning their bodies. Unless it's just those two. But that'll be easy to test on Knife Run. So that's good to know. Alright. So... Oh, fuck! Oh god, this thing... Alright, we're gonna have to... No, we're not gonna take that just yet, because we're gonna have to kill. The fuck did it go? Did it just clip through the wall? It literally like went right through here. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. We're gonna take it and get out of here, I guess. I don't know what that thing's doing. Maybe it glitched. It looked like it crawled under the thing, but maybe it just got clipped into the wall. I always seem to find glitches. Fails. Oh, that was a good waste of 2 shotgun shells. So that sucks, but like I said, this is the end of the game. It's not a big deal. I've got enough ammo to probably sustain me. And then worst case, you know, I've got a ton of healing items. If I have to, I'll knife it. So we will definitely finish. Not worried about it. Not worried about it. That is good to know that I don't have to burn the naked zombies. In the original game, they actually respawned a few times. I'm pretty certain they're not infinite. I just remember people saying, "Oh, they're infinite. Just don't kill them." It's like, no, they're not infinite. I'm pretty certain they stop. Hey, Kill Trick, how's it going, dude? I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man? Oh, I don't think I had to run with the empty capsule. I could have run with the empty capsule. It's this one, that's right. Well, I'm an idiot. That's good. Good shit, dude. Good to hear. I decided not to do my my kill all knife only run after this. I'm gonna postpone it a bit until probably after Final Fantasy VI because I need to do more practice. I need to get better. Like, I'm doing better. I did pretty good in my dry run, but I'm back into the house after Plant 42, and hunters are everywhere, and I need to practice on hunters. And the problem is, I've got no health items except one first aid spray, and I've saved it right in the stairwell room. And there's 2 hunters in that room that pretty much just come right at you. You can't really pick them off one by one. So I kind of have to practice and just get better. I also managed to kill 7 Crimson Heads in a row, then the Crimson Head boss. Or the Crimson Head boss, sorry, was after. 7 Crimson Heads, plus Forest, then Yawn, then the Crimson Head boss. So I managed to do that. I went through a bunch of healing items on those things, but you know, it's a learning experience. You're learning how to knife Crimson Heads and survive it. But I need to get a little bit better before I stream it. Because Plant 42 took me a while because I had a handful of healing items and I was trying to kill it without blowing through everything I had. Oh shit, that's right! What am I doing? Oh my god. So that explodes it. That's fucking cute. I didn't know that. It just said running. It must have also meant exploding, but that's okay. I saved it not too long ago. Let's get right back up there. I can't believe I fucking did that. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I shot my shotgun blast. I'm like, what the hell is that explosion? And then I immediately realized I was like, oh, that's right. Yeah, but that fucking chimera that I just shot at, that thing had glitched earlier when I came through here to get the capsule. I shot at it, and it ran through the wall or something. Ah, that sucks. All right, that's okay. We're not that far behind. Not that far behind. So, once I'm done with Jill's campaign, we're gonna be starting Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, I'm dead. I am definitely fucking dead. But yeah, I'll be running Final Fantasy VI after we get through this. But it is a mod of Final Fantasy VI, a Japanese mod no less, but it's in English partially. So. And I can read Japanese, but everything that we'll be reading will be in English, so that's fine. I had previously translated this mod while I was playing it last time I streamed it, like over a year ago. But it's in partial English this time, and I just want to show it off and play it again. I have an itching to play 6 again, so I just want to play through it. Where am I? Oh, right, I gotta go this way first. So, it's an amazing game though. Like, it's probably no, it's not probably. It actually is. It's the largest mod for Final Fantasy VI out there, and the guy has gone above and beyond, like adding things to it. And what's it about? Never played it. You've never played a Final Fantasy? So Final Fantasy games are your basic RPGs. You probably know of them. I don't know if I have to explain what they are, but what if, like, you know, what's it about? Basically, 6's plot is oh man, how do I sum up 6's plot? You play as a girl who it's in a world, it's like a steampunk type like setting. And magic has pretty much like disappeared from the world, and it's now kind of a thing of legend. But 1,000 years ago, there was a great war against these magical beings and humans, and the humans were using they were killing these magical beings and harvesting like their remains, which were these rocks. They would just turn into these rocks, and they were using these rocks to learn magic and to battle these creatures. It almost brought the world to complete ruin, but something happened. It stopped, or what have you. So it's about 1,000 years later. There's a girl that knows magic naturally, and she's being used by the Empire, who is currently trying to control the world, basically. And you've got like a small resistance trying to fight them. And the game kind of starts with the girl under like gnosis, like she's like being mind controlled, and you've got 2 Imperial soldiers escorting her to this town because they've located an Esper, which is the remains of a magical being, and they want to capture it. And they're taking her along because she's extremely powerful, and a small unit with just her can easily handle any kind of opposition they might encounter. And so you start, and that's how the game starts basically. You'll see. I'll probably be done with Jill's campaign here in another 30-ish minutes, and then I'll pop the game up. You're not going to be able to read any of the dialogue, though, because it's in Japanese, but, I mean, I can pretty much summarize. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Huh, that's a one-hit KO. Interesting. Alright, well, this time we're going to clear this room. I don't fucking trust it. I hear another one of these things. It's not here. Oh, there it is. That one's dead. One sec. Let me get through this and I'll answer your question. Where the hell did he go? Is he on the ceiling? Yeah, I don't hear anything else, so that might be everything. How are the graphics? It's Super Nintendo, but the graphics are superb for the time. 1994 is when it was made. It's a great game, and the graphics have been kind of slightly tweaked a bit because it's a mod, so like the character sprites and everything. So yeah, like you start off the game as her, um, and the game kind of goes from there. You're pretty much playing as like the resistance members trying to stop the Empire from getting magic and ultimately destroying the world by offsetting the three warring gods of magic and stuff like that. But it's one of the best games of all time in my opinion, or it's one of the best Final Fantasies also. But this mod just blows everything else away about it. Like there's a lot of Final Fantasy mods out there. There's a lot of good ones, there's a lot of bad ones, but this one is insane, and they're not quite sure how he did half of what he did, because there's a huge modding community for Final Fantasy VI. Oh right, but they don't know how he did a lot of his shit. They're kind of confused by it. But it's a good thing because he adds a lot to the game, and you'll see, and I'll explain it as we go. Just a green herb. Well, we're just gonna go ahead and use it. Some space. Okay. This time, let's not pull the fucking trigger and kill ourselves like a fucking idiot. So the good thing is about the mod is he didn't change the story at all. Kind of. He added to the story a little bit, but a lot of what he added was basically developer things that they only talked about adding, or prototype stuff, or they mentioned it in the interviews of like, oh, we had this idea that we're gonna do this and that and so forth. But then he adds his own kind of flair to it a little bit, and he keeps it. I mean, it is fan fiction-y a little bit, but it's not like cringy, basically. And his disclaimer to the game is also that he made this game for himself, and he decided to release it. And that's crazy that he sat there modding this thing himself, purposely just so he could play it, and then decided, oh, I'm gonna release it to the public and see if they enjoy it. And he says that if this game if you don't want your memories of Final Fantasy VI ruined, please don't play this game. But there's really honestly nothing about the game that ruins it. It adds to it. So he did a very phenomenal job with it. It's definitely like my my favorite mod of Final Fantasy VI, that is. But, yep, I'll be showing it off. And I did the translation work for it too, but there was another guy, Lazarus DS, did the actual English version of the mod, but he kind of disappeared. I don't know. Nobody really knows where he went, and he only got through the menuing part, but that's more than enough to play the game. All you're missing is dialogue, and I did the translation work for I did live translations for my Let's Play of it originally. So if anybody gets stuck or is like, "Oh, what are they saying? What are they saying?" I'll tell you what, in the video what it's saying. And then in the downloads, he includes like all the strategy guides and stuff, and all the information on like weapon lists and so forth. And I translated all of that. Okay. Now we can run again. Hooray! for me though, personally, graphics aren't a huge thing for me. Like, I can play a game, even if its graphics are kind of whatever. Alright, and that does it for my shotgun, so we're gonna go to the grenade launcher now. So it ultimately depends on the game itself. Like, personally for me, I can play NES games, no problem. But I mean, I have my limits too. Like, some games are just really fucking bad, like graphic-wise. But Super Nintendo has always got really good graphics depending on the game. Then again, there are games with like really horrendous graphics, but oh man, I am getting a little low on ammo. Just a little low on ammo. But we're pretty much done, because once this opens up, we're gonna go encounter Wesker, and that's the end of the game. It says there's items here. So let's see if we can find anything. Because I would love... Oh, it's a stun gun, isn't it? Yep. That's fine. Sadly, I don't think those work on... What's-his-face? Tyrant. But I've got 10 Magnum bullets. I'm pretty certain that's enough. I think there's another Magnum clip coming up, too. Oh, good! There's more things here, but I'm just gonna avoid them. Yeah, we're just gonna run. Is there any items in here? Nope, we're just getting out of here. So, not killing the shit in here, because we never have to come back to this room. Okay. I'm going in blind, so I just wanted to know what I was going to see, 8-bit or 3D. Oh, gotcha. It's 16-bit. Super Nintendo, dude. They did port it to iOS and PC. They remastered it, quote unquote. Like, they updated the graphics and everything. And by updated the graphics, I mean they look like hot fucking garbage, and I don't think anybody enjoys it. And the game just looks fucking terrible. You can get it on Steam and everything, but it just looks fucking atrocious. You couldn't pay me to play that game. Hell, I can't play the normal version of the game anymore either. After I've played the mods I've played of Final Fantasy VI, I can't go back to the original game at all. I can't. Alright, so let me think real quick. Right, we're gonna go down to the basement and encounter Wesker, so before we do that, let's go get some... We're gonna go save it, stock up on what ammo I do have left, and go from there. I mean, that's a good thing, though, Kill Trick, is... If a mod makes the game so good you can't play the original anymore, it's done its job. You know? But Final Fantasy VI, by, like, the base game, it's fucking terrible. Like, I mean, it's a good game, don't get me wrong, but there's so many things wrong with it, like glitches and bugs, and the overall design of the game, it leaves a little bit to be desired. It's not a bad game by any means, but once you start playing mods, it just... You're going to be like, why the fuck would I ever go back to the original game? Alright, so... Take that. I don't think I'm going to need my handgun, and I think it's going to be fucking worthless to take it, so we're not going to take it. Just going to take some first aid. That's my health. But, since you've never seen it before, I'll explain the story as it goes. I'm not gonna... I apologize, I'm not gonna read, like, everything word for word. I'll just paraphrase and tell you what's going on. Because my reading Japanese is a little slow. and as I read it, I'm gonna have to translate it in my head and then translate it back to you for something to make sense. So, because when I did that originally when I was playing it the first time through, that's what I did. I would get to a new scene and I go, oh shit, hang on a minute, let me translate and read this for you guys, and I would sit there reading it. But I'm not 100% fluent, so there was times where I was struggling, and I'm like, I think it says this, I'm not, something like on those lines, but you know, I know the story in and out, so I can definitely just sit there and tell you, okay, this is what he's pretty much saying at this point. But you know, the new cutscenes and so forth, I had no idea what was going on. But as I was reading it, I was like, oh shit, it's, you know, oh, they added this in. That's really cool. That was actually one of the things they mentioned in an interview that they were going to do. Like, oh, that's so awesome. This is so unnecessary. I don't know why they make you pull the levers here. After you kill Wesker, the key... Yeah, I know. Never gonna let me live that down. Where is it, George? Where's the key? Where's the key, George? I know. God. Never gonna live that down. Fucking run around. I don't know where it is. This game sucks. Fucking Capcom.
Jill?
Chris! You're alive!
Of course I'm alive. Jill, there's something big going down, and I don't think we're part of the equation.
I have to get you out of here. Ugh, it won't open. Wait, I'll be back to get you out.
Okay. No sightseeing, though.
I know, it was terrible. I'm like, because I'm sitting there like in my head, I'm like, okay, I remember the battery was like right by the fucking elevator on the floor or something, and then I was like, no, I'm thinking that's in the mansion where you can see the helipad or something or other. I'm like, this isn't the same game. Like, I gotta remember that this isn't the original. And then I was like, is it just in the fucking hallway upstairs? And it didn't even show it on the radar, I don't think. On the map, it showed like, I don't think it showed red. So it fucking threw me for a loop. I was like, what the fuck is going on? So and then I saw it like barely on camera, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? That's where it was? I was like, get fucked. Because then my next thought was like, did I have to take the battery from the fucking courtyard?
Jill,
Barry,
you could have at least waited up for me, you know?
let's go.
Yeah, you know, I only pulled a gun on you, but shoulder punch. What's, you know, I was just joshing you, Jill. No hard feelings. Alright, I'll be quiet for the cutscene. Let's see what happens for her.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and two lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl, but I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell. It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit! Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
No, Barry! You viral cultured freak.
Alright. So I'm pretty certain it's Chris's setting that's the canon. Because Wesker should get stabbed by this thing. Not, like, just batted. Wow, was that it? 4 shots? Oh, it's 5, but yeah. Alright. Let's see if there's anything in this room. There might be ammo we can pick up. Yeah, so in the original game, you could just run around. Oh, looks like you can still run around. You just got a smaller area to do it. Okay. I was gonna say, because there's a gate here now. Why does that yellow thing look like something?
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry.
Did he really? Oh,
Wesker.
wow.
He's gone.
First, let's just get out of here.
I had heard he had stopped receiving treatment, but I didn't know he was like in like that kind of condition. Oh, that sucks. I didn't agree with a lot of, like, I don't agree with a lot of politics, but that's still fucked up. You just got a notification on your phone. Where's Wesker? Let's see him. Anyway, yeah, like I said, that's, I mean, that's fucked up. I thought he was doing okay. Like they had said he I think it was a tumor he had that he had. Hang on.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
That he had exceeded all expectations. But then I guess he must have been in bad health and decided to just let himself go, like to go off the treatment. Yeah, he had a brain tumor that was inoperable, and something like that. And they had pretty much given him about a year to live. But with treatment, they could extend it or something, or even with treatment, it wasn't looking good. But he had exceeded all expectations. But I had read yesterday or the day before that he had stopped treatment. But that's all I read was just he had stopped treatment. I didn't follow up on it, so I'm assuming I guess he was like on his deathbed or something.
Jill.
Sorry about the wait.
So everything's taken care of?
Well, almost. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Are those flame rounds? Yes. Incendiary. Wow, that's the first time I've seen flame rounds. Alright. Yeah, I'm not a huge politics guy. I don't mind discussing politics, but the problem with it is a lot of the times people get really heated about it and start arguing and fights break out. So I just choose to be neutral about it. I mean, my whole take on it is basically think for yourself, make your own decisions. Don't listen to what the news says. Don't listen to what politics or politicians say. Do your own research.
Come on, let's go.
But I will say my opinion though is I didn't vote for Hillary or Trump. I support Trump because he's our president. I don't agree with some of the stuff he does, but I know he's got our best intentions at heart and that he does care, you know, for this country because the guy is a billionaire. He had no reason to do what he did. He gave up his freedom and everything else to become president to do what he was doing. He has nothing to gain from this. You know? He had nothing to gain from it. That's my understanding. I don't support Hillary at all. I'm not against a woman president, but I strongly believe she does not deserve the honor at all to be the first woman president. So, that's just my take. Hey, what's up, Baron? Oh, well, I'm glad you guys agree with that, but I mean that's my standpoint. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, Hillary's the best. You guys should support her." Or, you know, "Fuck Trump. Oh, he's the world." No, he's our president. You should support him, despite if you hate him, you don't agree with him, whatever. He's still the president. You have to support your president. You know, he represents us. But like I said, Hillary was not a good choice at all. And even if you were like, well, what about Bernie Sanders? No. Bernie Sanders is a fool. There's straight up, he's a fool. Oh, you agree with what I said about Clinton? Yeah. Like I said, I'm fine with a woman president. By all means. Oh, yeah. But she does not deserve to be the first one. Not with all the shady shit that's been going on with her and her entire campaign team and so forth.
Come on, hurry!
Oh, you know what? I do not have a slot to pick up that fucking thing, don't I? Fuck. Hold on, I gotta go put this one round away. Mostly about the individual making up his or her own mind, but the political analysis is good too. Right. Don't, even if you're reading the news, like, I don't care what news source you read, I'm not going to bash CNN, I'm not going to bash Fox, I'm not going to bash BBC, any of that. Look up your own sources, do your own research, you know, make your own choices. Never just watch the news and go, oh my god, did you see what blah 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 did? Oh my god, I can't believe this is such a thing. No. Look into it. Be like, is this really what happened? No. That's all. Alright, I'm not taking that because that's a waste.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Anywho, how are you doing tonight, Baron? Alright, so the thing was like right... There it is. See, like, look at that. I didn't see that originally. You must be a white male who hates everyone else if you don't like Clinton. I mean, I am white, you know, so... Wait, where the hell is it? Oh, it's right there. Fucking Chris is standing on it. I mean, I liked Bill. I liked Bill Clinton as our president. I felt he did a good job. I don't agree with, you know, his personal life and what he does, but I felt he did a good job.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Oh, you're running this too? Cool. Which, whose campaign are you doing? Admittedly, the fuse does get camouflaged well by Jill's outfit, yeah. So I did see a trick to this for the knife run. Apparently for the knife run, if you don't want to fight, the tyrant, you kind of just pick this up, and then you stand here for a minute. You wait until a minute countdown, and then you fire the signal rocket, and then you pretty much fuck with him for like 10-15 seconds. With Rebecca shooting at him, and then Brad drops the rocket launcher. Oh, you're doing real survival? Ooh. It's brutal.
Jill!
You made it.
Wow, one hit from this thing, he puts me in caution.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
So I just want to show you how... Look at this. I have one shot left. That's how close I just cut this run. Good lord. He's gonna hit me here. And run over. You wimped out on the run. Leg cramp when Rebecca needed help. Oh wait, did he? Oh, he dodged it. I was reading chat. I thought the fight was over. Hold on a minute. Oh shit. There we go. It's like, did they psych you out? You have to fire it twice? Alright, I'll be quiet for a minute so we can watch the ending. Alpha Team's fights. Oh, I gotcha. Interesting. Oh, yeah, Kill Trick, I know you were joking, dude. It's not a big deal. Oh, he can bat... Yeah, he can bat it away. I didn't know that. That's interesting. Yeah, so for my knife run, I was saying this earlier, Baron. What I was going to do is I was going to postpone it until after Final Fantasy VI, because I'm still routing it a bit. But I can show you real quick where I left off, because I need to get more healing items, and I need to conserve a bit better. But I got past Plant 42. Alright, let's skip this. Let's see what we got.
Jill, you did a fine job.
Terrible time. All these trophies. Right, what did I unlock? Oh, we got invisible enemies now. New costume. We let the zombie play with the high explosives. A zombie equipped with lots of grenades is one. Oh, I know what this is. This is one dangerous zombie. Right. Oh, fuck, Forrest. And half the time, then the first... Yeah, it was half the time, too. I was surprised to learn slashing the tendrils actually hurt the thing. Yeah, I can actually show you the fight. I've got it right... Where is it? Right here. Am I going to save the game? Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it on this one. It's fine. Yeah, I can show you the fight, actually. I'll do the fight. It's not too bad. Wonder what costume I... Oh, you know what costume I probably got for Jill? I'd imagine I got her Resident Evil 3 outfit. Actually, I'm curious about that. Let's see what it is.
Resident Evil.
Before I go load it up. That's not Resident Evil 3. Okay. Don't know what that's supposed to be, but alright. I prefer Chris's casual outfit, I think it's called. I prefer to call it he's one-upping Wesker's douchiness. He's like, I can wear sunglasses at night too, bitch. So I got Jill in basically like co-op type thing. Alright, so this one. But yeah, I saved my other save for this run is the very bottom one you can see in East Wing storeroom. I got back to the house and I have to fight hunters now. But I've got like one first aid spray and it's not going to go well. So I need to practice killing hunters and some other shit. But for the most part, I've made it pretty much through a lot of this game. So I'm also, this is all the healing items I've got left in the game, by the way. So I'm popping this before I go in. And I need to practice this guy a little bit more, but this is pretty brutal. This fight's a little rough. Okay, that was unlucky. Never go up the staircase right there. Never go up that staircase. Always go up the side one here. That was unlucky too. And then you can get chain stun like that. I'm doing pretty bad. Yeah, I shouldn't be getting hit this often. God damn it. Seriously? Yeah, I didn't do this bad on my clear. Dude, yeah, this might have to be a restart. I'll read chat in a minute. I just saw the thing. I can't pay attention to that right now, so I'm just apologizing. Shit. This is bad. So once you get it down to like one vine, you can stand here and it can't hurt you. See, like it's kind of hitting a wall. Then you kind of just got to time your swings. But that was pretty bad. I only used about 2 healing items on the fight when I cleared it. I just kept getting hit. But like I said, I want to practice this fight. Because the guy I watched do this, he didn't get hit. He did like a no damage clear, and I was just like, seriously? I was like, dude, I am not that good. There you go. That's Plant 42. So I got a lot of bullshit hits on me, but for the most part, it's not that bad. You just have to pretty much dodge and know when to go in and attack. And then, I mean, the good thing is after this, you get a free heal from Rebecca. You just go outside the door and she's here in her... oh yeah, Rebecca gets an outfit too. She's in a cowgirl outfit or some bullshit. I don't know. You'll see.
Oh, you scared me. You okay?
Yeah, it's...
So, she's going to go right into this room. And like I said, I don't know how many times she heals. But she doesn't stay in this room for long. I think once you go back to the mansion... Alright, let's see what chat said. I was surprised to learn slashing that... Right, it's alright. I know quite well how nasty this fight is. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
This room is...
So, she can heal you. And I think she can heal you another time, maybe
Thanks.
up to 2 more times. But like I said, you don't really need it unless you haven't done anything here to kill anything. But I'm tapped on healing items if I kept this save. So then the only thing I can do now is run back to the mansion and save it. So, but that's the fight. Anywho, I'm going to close stream for, I don't know, a couple of minutes. I will pop right back. But I'm just going to load up my the next game, and I'm just going to stop stream so it ends this video, and then I get the next video saved, and I can just upload it easier. So, I will be right back, guys, with the next game. But like I said, I'll be doing this this knife run once I actually complete it off stream and just learn what to expect from it. But as you can see, as far as I've gotten so far is Plant 42 killed. So there's not much left of the game. It's just, what is it, going back to the house, handling the hunters, a couple more zombies, yawn. Then we go to the caverns, more hunters, Black Tiger. Lisa Trevor's not a fight. Then the laboratory, which the laboratory is not going to be too bad, I don't think. And then we got a knife tyrant, and that's about it. So not too bad for the time being, but I'll keep practicing and trying my best to clear this. So, all right, I will be right back, guys. Hang tight.